Hello, this is Ray here at DC Rainmaker. Going to give you a bit of a walkthrough with the open water swim mode on the Fenix 3. So you can see I'm here at a lake down in just outside Johannesburg, South Africa. And I've got here the Fenix 3 along with another 920 XT just to be able to go ahead and keep track of what the measurement looks like above the water. So to start open water swim mode, you just go ahead and tap the red button there, and we'll go on down to open water and press the button again. At this point I'll go ahead and off and find GPS for you, so it won't take too long. Now in this mode it will actually connect to a heart rate strap if you have one, but keep in mind underwater the heart rate strap won't do you a whole lot of good. And plus the Bluetooth Smart only travel about an inch or two underwater, so it's just about 3 to 6 centimeters, so you're not going to get the heart rate there. But if you do have a wrist-based optical heart rate strap like the Mio Link, that will work. So at this point we're pretty much ready to go. I've got a bunch of different display fields configured, for example interval distance, interval pace, average distance, and there of course is the Bluetooth Smart alerts from the Fenix 3 showing up on my phone that's inside the bag there. Lap distance and pace, and the map and so on. I'll stop at some point out there in the middle of the lake and show you what that looks like. Otherwise we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we are in the middle of the lake. The last length was 464 yards, about 201 per 100 yard pace, so pretty slow. I'm going to blame that on the red-eye flight last night. If I go ahead and change the data fields, you can see a bit of a map there of where I came from, down the other end of the lake. Change it again. Total distance, 554 yards, 11 minutes, so I'm going to count this break as a little bit extra. We'll go ahead and keep on going. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I just finished up the first swim with the Fenix 3 here on the wrist. You can see it's a pretty simple lake swim. Just a triangle where that first buoy is there all the way down to the far end, and then back to the right there's another buoy down the right hand corner there. So on the unit itself, it says I swam 1,305 yards in about 26 minutes. So still not quite my fastest swim time, but again I'm going to blame it on the red-eye flight last night. It's sort of the end of the day here, so it's been a long day. So there's my total time and distance. I'll go ahead and press the up button once. You can see the track itself, a pretty clean looking triangle, so it looks like it's on par there. I'll have to look at it afterwards online and see how it actually looks though. Go ahead and change the screen again. I've gone ahead and made splits for each one of the lengths of the triangle. So in this case the last length was 224 yards at a pace of 148. Oops. Back into the menu pages there. So the average pace of the entire swim was 2:02. That includes my stoppage time. So I didn't stop at each one of the buoys when I took pictures and whatnot, so it's a bit longer. And you can see my average stroke count there. Now you remember earlier, the distance there is 305 yards. If we look at the distance on the unit that was floating on the buoy behind me here, it's 0.71 miles. I'll also do the math later on online. I'll put it on the screen at the bottom there as to what, oops, there we go, as to whether or not that equals the 1,305 yards. So that's things on the first swim. So far so good. And just in case you're wondering, this is the swim buoy, the safer swim buoy that I have behind me. In a lake like this where there's no power boats, it's just simply mainly so that the other boaters, the paddlers can see me, but when you're out in open water it allows power boats and other things that can bonk you from hitting you. So there you go. Thanks for watching.